Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Olga is here. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell as well to get the latest notifications about the videos I post out there for you guys. And in today's video, it's going to be like sort of a continuation of that same vibe that we started on in my previous video, where I go to the discounted stores that receive the high-end makeup, drugstore makeup, such as Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and I show you what I get, what you can get, what wonderful bargains there are out there. Now, the reason I am making like a follow-up to that video is because when I made the previous video, I kind of left it on a negative note, meaning that I had shown you what I got and all of that was wonderful, except that at the end of the video, I kind of went into the dark place and I started talking about the fact that people sometimes go into the stores and they try sampling makeup that isn't really meant to be sampled, and then when another customer comes in, they see the finger smudge, they get disappointed, they don't want to buy it. And I want to keep kind of addressing that point, because as I was done and I posted that video, I was like, it just didn't sit well with me because it felt pretty negative to me. I sort of made it look like it's everywhere like that, which is clearly not the case, since I had only gone to that specific Marshall's where this situation had presented itself, right? So it's not like I've been to every single Marshall's or, to that matter, TJ Maxx. So I'm like sitting around and I'm like, okay, girl, this isn't gonna be a generalized experience, because maybe there is another place that completely has different experience. I was glad that I kind of decided to take it into the positive route, push all of this negativity away, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to TJ Maxx this time and I'm going to see how they do their makeup displays. Is that going to be the same situation there, where you have to like look very carefully? And the way I feel, I'm OCD, meaning I'm paranoid. I don't want to buy contaminated products and get somebody's herpes or whatever. So I decided, me and my friend, I told her about the situation. She's like, well, girl, let's go. And we went to TJ Maxx last night and I got a completely different experience and it was wonderful. And let me go ahead and address two more items I got at Marshall's that I didn't show you last time, and then I'll move on to what else I got at TJ Maxx. Now, so this is the contour and blusher palette, and this came from Marshall's. And what I like about this one is that it's completely sealed, so you can see evidently that nobody had putzed around with this product. It's completely sealed. There is no chance it's tampered with, which is how I like to buy my makeup. Just because something is discounted or at a store such as Ross, Marshall's, or TJ Maxx, it doesn't mean that you should be putting yourself or anyone else at risk for getting tampered makeup. So always make sure you check those seals, the lids, make sure it's all nicely packaged. And this I paid only, as you can see, $2.99. And then I checked this brand out, and it's called Paula Dorf. And this is made in China. I know I told you I don't like buying stuff made in People's Republic of China, but I'm not going to completely rule that out if I see a good product. I checked their website. They seem to be making decent makeup, and this retails for like 24 bucks, which is ridiculous. I would certainly never pay 24 bucks for this palette, but $3, you betcha. So here we go. The other one I am really excited about getting is this the ANASTASIA Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette. You have seen it around and it's been all over the place. Sephora has them, Macy's has them. This is what she looks like. I had played with it already a little bit. Now this does come in, like I said, I played with this a little bit. This does come in variety of shades. So this might be a tad too light for me. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure this out, but I'm really glad I did not pay the full price, because if it didn't work out for me, I would be upset. And my point, why I'm making these videos, is that lately I've been seeing a lot of stuff floating around the internet where YouTube gurus, makeup gurus are showing you that you can get dupes, and sometimes people go as far as buying counterfeit makeup. What I'm trying to make a point is that you don't have to go that route. You can buy the brand name makeup, high quality, at a discounted store. You might just have to wait a little longer to allow it to go on sale, or you might want to be checking these stores. For instance, in Marshalls and TJ Maxx, they get shipments every day. If you call them and ask them, hey, do you have like ABH? Do you have Marc Jacobs? Do you have Too Faced? They'll say yay, nay, you know, and you can actually ask them, and they told me they'll put stuff on hold for me. That way I can go in, pick it up, and not be disappointed that somebody before me had fussed around with their fingers all over this palette, right? Right, so you can actually do it that way. You don't have to go and buy fake palette or counterfeit product or cheap dupe that you are questioning the ingredients quality in it. Because remember, you are putting this on your skin, and even though it's on your surface, on top of your skin is absorbing those things. So if something has heavy metals or some kind of questionable ingredient, even if you wash off the residue of the product, you're still being affected by whatever else got absorbed by your skin. Especially if you are doing that make, I'm going to be wearing it for X amount of hours. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into TJ Maxx experience, which I must say had blown away all of my expectations. And actually, it's like this. Our hope is restored. I do believe that they really got a good grip on the situation, meaning you can go in and get really great quality product, and they keep their displays really nice and clean. Now, I cannot speak for every single TJ Maxx out there or every single Marshalls, because I had only gone to one specific Marshalls, one specific TJ Maxx to my area where I live. So these are the specific places I'm talking about. The Marshalls I went to was, this is in Portland, Oregon. This is Cascade Station, Airport Way. And the TJ Maxx I had gone into is in Vancouver, Washington. So I'm going to link the information down below so you can check them out if you are in this area. So I'm not trying to vouch for every single TJ Maxx or trash every single Marshalls. No, that's not the idea here. This is just my experience that I had experienced at these stores. So I go in and I'm like, my goodness, I was excited because I found brands like Too Faced, ANASTASIA Beverly Hills. I found e.l.f. Cosmetics, which is drugstore makeup, but hey, it's great. I found things like Marc Jacobs. I found things like Butter London. It's just a plethora of stuff. Granted, I did pay $24.99 for this one, but it's much more at regular places like Sephora. Although I have to say, a couple of days ago I saw this go on sale in Sephora, and it has been sitting in my basket, so I could have gotten it for the same price from Sephora, but since I found it in TJ Maxx, I'm gonna just take it out of my basket in Sephora. So this is their ANASTASIA Beverly Hills lip palette. And this is what she looks like. And I've been wanting to get this palette. As you can see, beautiful colors. And what you do with this is you can take these colors and you can sort of like put it on like a little palette or a plate or something, like a work surface where you mix your makeup. You can mix the colors all together. You can go in and you can put some yellow and some blue and some red. I actually have seen it done on one of their ads on Facebook where the girl goes in and starts like mixing it literally on her lip and ends up with this beautiful, I don't know, purplish duochrome color. So it's all amazing. It's all nice and pristine condition, as you can see. So this is really exciting because I'm like, girl, I am definitely gonna keep this as a keeper. This is nice. I'm glad that there is an opportunity for an average consumer to be able to go ahead and buy these things that beauty gurus get and actually be able to afford it. Sure, you might have to wait a little bit longer, but you still are gonna get them. Now, let's move on to the next item I got. This is ANASTASIA Beverly Hills single eyeshadows. Now, granted, I was a little bit excited and I picked up same shades. To me, at the store, they looked different. Like, I saw that they were all brown, but I thought, like, one is matte and the other is glitter. I don't know what I was thinking. I was very excited, and I just completely cleared that area. I picked up these same shades, but this is one I want to address. So I paid $3.99 for it at TJ Maxx, and then I do know that her singles do go on sale. Sometimes they're like from $6 to $12. Now, I did check on ANASTASIA Beverly Hills website right now, and these singles retail for $12, which gag me right now. I would never pay that much money for a single eyeshadow because it kind of smells like Pat McGrath to me. So I'm not trying to shade anybody, but I just don't want to pay that much money when I know that there are deals available and where I can just wait a little bit and stuff will end up eventually in these discount stores. This is the Too Faced glitter palette, and again, I paid $14.99. I mean, if you like that sort of thing, guys, and I know I do have glitter palettes already, like this is what she looks like. Let me just show you the palette. It's beautiful. Now you have to use glitter glue if you don't want to have a transfer, especially if you have hooded eyes. But let me tell you about this. I would never ever want to buy it for its full retail price. But when things like that go on sale and when I'm like, you know, I'm like excited because I can add this into my collection, which I do believe that this is a gorgeous unicarton. I mean, look at these cut out letters and glitter. It's exciting. And yes, I'm not going to be able to use this every single day, but I certainly am going to be able to use it. And it's amazing. Let me just show you these single eyeshadows, Butter London. So this is what these cuties look like. Now I didn't really save on them because they do retail for reasonable, but there are some savings, and like they're going as a double, as you can see. So if you have like a Z palette or a loose palette, you can definitely depot some of these things and put them into your own palette and organize them however you like. Now, here is another thing I picked up. Beautiful, beautiful lipstick right here by Too Faced. Again, I would have not thought to pick this up, but because the deal was good, I mean, it was a $5.99. I mean, hello, it's Too Faced, and the prices are better than drugstore. Like, I could go easily to, say, Target or my CVS or Walgreens or something, and find L'Oreal or something like that for more money. And this is Too Faced. I mean, hello, you can't go wrong with that, right? So the other thing that I love is I am a sucker for Elizabeth Arden green tea, and I love to collect these. You can refer to my very first videos when I just started. I mean, it's an okay video because I'm still getting used to YouTube and all of that, so I'm definitely not a pro at editing or anything, but I can link that video down below and you can check for yourself. And again, look at these, and these are her green teas, and obviously they're not available anymore at the regular counters because they have moved on since then and they have other scents. But if you love this kind of stuff, you can find it at these discounted locations. And of course the other one, it's the Burberry Brit. My goodness, and I got this, I snatched it for $19.99. I mean, look at that, look at this, guys. It's amazing, and I absolutely love Burberry. I have my Burberry, I have Burberry Touch. I love Burberry when it comes to perfume and scents. I don't really like their makeup. Like, I've reviewed some of their stuff on this channel, and I have to say, I don't know, their makeup, I'm not sure about it. So that would be all, guys, for today's video. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more of the kind of stuff that I get to review. Also, if you want to see any of these palettes or things being reviewed in the future, let me know. I know some of these palettes are kind of old news, but if you want to, I don't know, go backwards in time, we can certainly do that and review some of these things. What finds do you find at these stores? Like I said, a couple of reasons why I made this video. One, I wanted to show the viewer that it's absolutely possible to get brand name stuff at a very much, I would say, democratic prices, you know, reasonable prices. Two, you don't have to go and buy counterfeit product. Please, please, please. If you are doing it, please don't do it. My heart is aching for you. And if you are considering, please don't consider. My heart is aching for you. Just wait until something like this goes on sale, because these name brands do go on sale and you can get absolutely fantastic deals. But you do have to be careful when you go to these stores. Always make sure you check to make sure the product is not tampered with, because it is your health. Nothing is more important out there than your well-being and health, guys. With all of that, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you all in my next video, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. I love you. Bye.